Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my first trimester pregnancy update. So I'm currently in my second trimester, so I can tell you guys all about my first trimester and what was going on with me, hence my absence once again. Yeah, I was a mess, you guys. So I just want to give you guys a quick rundown on when I found out and all that good stuff. So I'm just gonna give you guys like a little bit of a timeline. So I found out I was pregnant, I wanna say mid to late March. And it pretty much happened sometime when I was in Miami with my husband for his birthday. But it was completely unexpected. This pregnancy is not planned. I was actually on birth control at the time when the conception occurred. I was actually on the patch. It's a birth control form that's a patch. You stick it on your skin. You can stick it almost anywhere. And I pretty much had the patch on and it came off a few days after. And because I was on vacation, I didn't bring an extra patch to put on. So yeah, that's kind of how it happened. Well, that is how it happened, pretty much. Yeah, so right now I'm in my 16th week. For the first couple months, like I would even say like the first month, obviously you don't really know you're pregnant for the first month of pregnancy because they count the start of your pregnancy pretty much either the first day of your last period or if you know the exact date that it happened, but I don't know the exact date. So they're going off of the first day of my last period, which was like February 10th or something around there. So anyway, the first month I didn't even know I was pregnant. I was carrying on as usual. I probably had a few drinks because obviously I didn't know. And then when I found out, I was honestly shocked. I was like, this is not really happening. I didn't really think I could be pregnant because, like I said, I was on birth control. But, you know, things happen. At this point, I'm excited now. I'm like getting a little eager to figure out what the gender of the baby is and all of that fun stuff. But I did get really, really sick. I would say like my second to third month, I was a wreck. Like, I wasn't throwing up every single day, but I was nauseous, like severely, severely nauseous. The only food that I could eat are it's like bread, pretty much carbs. Anything that's carb loaded was the only thing that I could actually stomach and keep down. And that went on for 2 months. And it kind of reminds me of the pregnancy I had with my son. My son is almost 9 now. And when I was pregnant with him, I was sick from pretty much a month after I found out I was pregnant until the day I had him. My doctor prescribed me these like little tiny pregnancy pills. I think it's called Diclectin or something like that. And it pretty much helps you just manage your nausea. And if I went, like I had to time when I took these pills, and if I literally missed it by, I don't know, 15 minutes, half an hour, I would be throwing up like crazy. So I took those pills throughout my whole pregnancy. With my daughter now, she's now 4, I was sick for maybe about 2 months, and then after that I was fine. I would get sick here and there, but it wasn't for the whole pregnancy, thank God. She weighed more than my son when she was born too, which is an obvious reason why I could eat more and I can keep down more food. With this pregnancy, I feel like I was nauseous forever. Like it was so frustrating to the point I felt like, if this is how this pregnancy is gonna be, like how am I gonna survive if I'm always feeling nauseous? I feel like I can't eat anything. Luckily, I got over the nauseous storm, I wanna call it, maybe about a week ago. So I haven't been taking the nausea pills. I've been eating almost everything and it's been feeling great, like to actually keep food down. I did get sick a couple days ago, but I think it's something I ate. I don't think it was based off of the nausea from morning sickness and from the pregnancy. So with that being said, I'm finally feeling amazing. Like I said, I'm 4 months now, so I'm 16 weeks, which means I have another 5 months to go. Oh my God. gosh. I can't believe I'm gonna be having another baby. This is so crazy. Around when I first found out as well, so I would say like the first month of pregnancy, my boobs were so sore. Literally at the end of every day, you know, like when you're gonna relax and you unbutton your bra and you take that girl off. Oh my gosh, like just feeling it come off, my breasts were so sore. I feel like when I took off my bra, they would just let themselves down and it would just be like this weight that just like pulls me down. I'm like, oh my gosh, my boobs are so sore. Like I don't realize they're sore until I take my bra off. But like if I touch them now, yeah, they're kind of tender. And speaking of that, my boobs, like, okay, so sorry, we're having like a whole boob talk now. On top of them being really sore, sometimes they're really hot also. So after like I'll take it off, I'll obviously like feel them, because like you're supposed to check your breast. If you didn't know that, you're supposed to like check them and everything. And like when I'm checking my breasts feel extremely hot. So my fingers are crossed that they're not producing milk yet, because this is way too early and I don't know what kind of actions or what kind of things are going on inside of there, but I hope it's not producing milk, because that's how it feels. Like, I don't know, it's so weird. And another breast symptom that I have is my nipples are hard literally like 80% of the time. Like I have no idea why. I'll be putting on a bra, like I'll put on a bra and like put on like a thin t-shirt, like just like a regular shirt, and if the shirt is light colored, you will be able to see it through my bra, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is really bad. So I have to like try to warm it up and get it to go away. But yeah, I've never had that before, but this is new for us, right? Yeah. Another thing I want to talk about is just things that I've been craving or just how I've been feeling. For one, I don't feel pregnant at all. I'm still wearing crop tops and high-waisted jeans. I am not showing at all, or at least not yet. I'm not showing yet. I do feel like the bottom of my stomach, the lower part of my stomach, is starting to get harder, and the top of my stomach is starting to bulge out a little bit. But other than that, I don't really feel pregnant. I don't look pregnant. We'll see. As the next like 2 to 3 months go by, I'm pretty sure the baby's gonna start growing like crazy, because the baby's at that stage where the baby's just gonna start growing faster and faster, which is gonna be exciting because it'll be kind of cute to sport a bump at this point. On top of all of this is after I've had a tummy tuck almost 2 years ago. So we're gonna see how this goes, you guys. I checked in with my surgeon and he said that I'm good to go. I'm healed up perfectly fine. I did get my stomach muscles corrected and he said I shouldn't have an issue with that. I spoke to my doctor as well. I told my doctor my situation and she said as long as I don't gain excessive weight, unnecessary weight, I'll be fine as well. She said our goal, well, yeah, our goal, because she's my doctor and this is our plan. Our goal for this pregnancy is between 20 and 25 pounds. So she said between 20 and 25 pounds to gain during this pregnancy is like perfect. We don't want to do too much more than that if we do end up doing more than that. But I'm keeping healthy as long as I can keep the carb diet away and I can stay feeling good so I can eat healthy food. I'm definitely gonna stick to that. Speaking of food, I was craving the most random things. Like I can't even tell what I'm having at this point. I'm like actually confused. I was craving a lot of like sweet and sugary stuff a few months ago. Now I don't really crave much. I just love having fruit as a snack. I will be eating like mango, strawberries. I had pineapple a couple times, but people said that it's not really a good snack to have during pregnancy. I don't know why. Apparently it's not true research. I don't overkill it anyway, so if I have a little bit here and there, I'm sure I'll be fine. Apples, like all the good fruits, I eat my fruits. I try to keep carbs to a minimum, but carbs also hold me over so I can stay full for longer. Another thing that I've been doing during this pregnancy that I've done with my daughter's pregnancy as well is I have this pregnancy app on my phone. I have two actually. The first pregnancy app that I have is Baby Center, and it pretty much gives you weekly progress on how the baby's growing, what new developments the baby's doing, also how my body is changing, and it also gives you like daily things to read too, which kind of keeps you in the loop on what's going on inside of you. So I'll just show you guys briefly. So this is what it looks like for right now. You guys can see I'm 16 weeks exactly today, and it tells you like how big the baby is. So it says today on 16 weeks your baby is the size of a pear, and it tells you like how the baby's growing, tells you how the baby's growing, how long the baby is. Like this week it says in the next 3 weeks the baby's gonna go through a tremendous growth spurt, doubling his weight and adding inches to his length. So yeah, there's a lot of like stuff on here, like it tells you how to deal with back pain or back aches, gives you baby name suggestions, if it's safe to fly during pregnancy, just like things for you to know. And then the second pregnancy app that I have is called Pregnancy Plus, and this one kind of shows you like what the baby's doing on the inside, kind of tells you like how many days along, how many weeks along. These two apps that I've been using have just been keeping me up to date on what's going on with the baby, along with I have appointments every month with my OBGYN, the baby doctor, and at every appointment they weigh me, they listen to the baby's heart rate, and then they schedule me appointments depending on what I need to do. So I've had 2 ultrasounds so far, and I believe I'll be having another one next month, hopefully to find out the gender. So yeah, that'll be exciting. I'm gonna be updating you guys on each trimester of my pregnancy, whatever changes I'm going through, how I'm feeling, how much weight I gain, all of that stuff. So if you guys have any questions about this current pregnancy, please leave them down below. I'll make sure to reply to some comments, and that's it. Like, Shorty's gonna be having a baby. So that's gonna wrap up my first trimester pregnancy update. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down below and I'll make sure to answer as many as I can. Thanks guys, bye.